All right, so I want to start this video off by saying that half of you that probably clicked on this video know exactly what I'm talking about, and the other half of you are probably super clueless on what this entire video is about. Now, before we actually go ahead and start with our entire exploring that we're going to do in this video, let's start from the very beginning on how this entire situation pretty much started. So as you guys know, this Saturday that just passed, being the 25th of January, at exactly 8 a.m., the brand new update dropped, being Atlantis. Everyone was super excited and really invested in this brand new update. And if we sort of scroll here through all of the announcements that are usually posted here, you'll notice that most of the reactions are somewhere around the 8,000, even 5,000 reactions, except for obviously the ones that are sort of like posted repeatedly or not pinged. But if you take a look up here, this one was pinged 4,000, 3,000, 6,000, 6,000. But because this one was posted 8 minutes after the update dropped, it seems like it's gone, for the most part, kind of unnoticed, or some people just sort of brushed it off. And yes, it is indeed a video of Creekcraft, but specifically the important part that I want to talk about is what he says in this video. Let's go ahead and play it really quickly here.
Hello, fish community. This is Creekcraft, and the elusive brick rod is in fact real. To obtain it, you must complete the quest from that one NPC at that one island on the map. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
So according to Creekcraft, there is an NPC on a random island that begins a quest line for a rod called the Brick Rod. Now, as I mentioned before, a lot of people sort of brushed this off thinking that it was kind of trolling. But then if we switch over to the leaks channel, yesterday, the same developer, being number 6, which you guys also know as Liam, we actually got him to 10,000 followers here on the channel during one of our live streams, which if you remember, as a reward for getting him to 10,000 followers, we were given a code with the Astro Rod. Either way, we're getting sidetracked here. Again, yesterday he posted this at 10 p.m. with just simply a brick. This one, on the other hand, did get a lot more reactions, and it was at this moment where really everyone started to spark up the conversation. Now, ironically, when you search up Brick Rod in the search bar over here on Discord, there is a contributor, which is also a content creator, shout out to Snow, that posted these 4 images actually today at 7 p.m. where he simply just said Brick Rod. And this is what we see right here. It is just quite literally a fishing rod with a ginormous brick on top of it. But here's the thing, right? There is very few islands that just sort of have only one NPC on them. One of the more notable ones would probably be like the Arch, which technically has only one NPC on it, being the one that gives you the Destiny Rod. But when you talk to her, she doesn't engage with you at all whatsoever. She just tells you, hope you're enjoying that artifact and putting it to good use, which she's specifically talking about the Destiny Rod. And you know what? A little bit off topic here, but we're traveling around in this boat, and sometimes I forget that I'm an admin. Because this is a conspiracy theory that we're pretty much going after right now, I think we should travel in a little more style. So to stay on theme here, I think this UFO will do just fine. Let's go ahead and summon this here really quick. You know, there it is right there. All right, let's, there it is. It's flying out there. All right, let's make it a little bit bigger. Perfect. All right, it's gone into the water, but that's okay because we've got our hands on it now. So now let's go ahead and continue our exploring here. As I was saying before, there technically isn't that many other islands that have one singular NPC, but we do have some pretty interesting ones. Like, for example, Earmark Island has never really actually had a purpose to it. For as long as I can remember, this island has pretty much just had this one little tent with a couple of bottles with notes inside of them, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing else going on here. But there technically is one other island. That island is out here in the middle of nowhere called Birch Key. So we're pulling up to it right now. And this island has pretty much been interesting to me for as long as I can remember. I remember one time I randomly came up across it. And ever since then, even before I was an admin, I always wondered what exactly this place was for. There's literally nothing on this island whatsoever, except for one specific thing. And that is this bunker door right here that is identical to the bunker door that is in Terrapin. The difference between this one and the one in Terrapin is that the one over there, you can't really do anything with it. You can just see it. It's a bunker door, nothing interesting. This one, on the other hand, if we get close to it, you can see that there's symbols on the bottom right hand side, and it lets you actually read the glyphs. Once you do that, it says these glyphs don't seem legible. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing else. All right, so as I'm in the middle of recording this, one of the senior moderators of the game actually posted inside of our CC Discord, where basically all of the content creators are able to talk, and sort of where I'm able to go ahead and talk to them as well. And I'll pull up a picture right here because I don't want to leak out the server or anything that's talked about in there of exactly what he said. So shout out to Poison Kebab. He said, at a certain time at the Terrapin bunker, you input a code word into the chat that can be found in Atlantis. You also need to have a certain title equipped when doing so. That's step 1, which he then proceeds to show us this screenshot right here that says you have unlocked Brick Rod. I don't know what's going on here, man. I don't know if we're being baited. I don't know what's happening. All I know is that I'm in the middle of editing this, so it's getting squeezed into the video. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and transition back to the rest of the video now. Enjoy. I know that it's a bit of a stretch, but could there be an item somewhere in the entire world that lets you actually read that glyph, and maybe you can open that and that's where the NPC, I mean, I know I'm kind of milking it right now because it's like, there's just no way, right? Right out throughout this little island here, there's barrels. You can't really do anything with the barrels. There's an abandoned campfire right over here, and that's pretty much it. There's absolutely nothing else going on here. For the last couple of hours, I've pretty much been searching everywhere around this entire ocean, and I've quite literally found nothing. Besides the fact that I've been doing this now for the last couple of hours, earlier on today, literally a couple of minutes after I made my video live that you guys saw, which is the things that you didn't know about Atlantis update, I invested myself so much into looking for this that I actually went ahead and sent a DM to number 6, also known as Liam, pretty much try and get a confirmation if this was indeed real. I won't exactly leak out our entire DMs here, but I will post a screenshot on the screen right now. I basically told him, isn't the Brick Rod exclusive to you? And by that I meant, isn't that just his own dev rod? Because if you guys aren't aware, back when Ancient Isles actually released, the Sovereign Doombringer was technically Liam's rod, but one thing led to another. Content creators ended up getting their hands on it. We used it as a reward for them for a promotional thing. And now pretty much everybody has a Sovereign Doombringer as far as like the content creators go. And I've mentioned this before, but it's basically a dev rod, but it's the most useless dev rod ever. It has terrible stats. The passive on it is really not all that great. It's mainly just a cosmetic rod, honestly. So I sort of made the assumption that the Brick Rod was just Liam's brand new dev rod. But no, his response was, you need to do the quest. And then he linked me the Creekcraft video, where of course I replied with, stop the cap, you're about to send me on a wild goose chase. And sure enough, 8 or 9 hours later, I am still looking around this dumb map trying to find an NPC that's sitting on a random island. Like, bro, this probably doesn't exist. I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is the main reason why I'm making this video. A lot of you here on my channel really enjoy the entire theories and everything that I do about all of the updates that are coming up. And I feel like you guys are the perfect audience to help me look for whatever it is that we're trying to look for here. On top of that, let's say, for example, we do spend a lot of time looking for this and it turns out to be absolutely nothing. Maybe, just maybe, we can provoke them to forcefully do this update. So yes, I am now officially pulling that card. If I'm being sent out on this crazy hunt, I better get something. Is that a random NPC? What island is this? Is this Terrapin? That is not a random. Dude, I almost just freaked out. I was going to say, oh my God, I've never seen this NPC before. You guys just got a genuine reaction on camera. But no, unfortunately, it is just Terrapin, which this is a good time to show you guys the other bunker. But like I was saying, man, I don't know. I feel like if we really focus all of our time on this enough, it kind of just puts them in a position where they have to do something, right? I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like it would only be fair to reward us with something if we go through all this hunting. And as a reward, I demand a brick rod. But anyways, here we are in Terrapin. This is the other bunker, as I shown you guys here. There's no glyphs anywhere. You can't interact with this at all whatsoever. You can click anywhere that you want. Nothing happens whatsoever. And these bunkers aren't new. They've been here since pretty much the game released. I feel like at once they were maybe going to do some type of content with this and it just kind of got scrapped or thrown in the back burner and just sort of forgotten about, which honestly is kind of unfortunate. If anything, this would be the perfect opportunity to use those bunkers, because little did they know that Carbon and his team of conspiracy theorists were going to hop in here and absolutely destroy this entire thing. So anyways, guys, this was more or less just a video to bring this to light to you. and to sort of have a comment section and a space where we can go ahead and share information or potentially any future finds that you guys make about the brick rod. Something a little bit different than we usually do, and I really hope that you guys did enjoy it for at least what it was. Nothing really too crazy happened. I am absolutely looking forward to reading the entire comment section on this. I will be replying back to so many of you guys because this is the one time where no matter what you comment, it's literally not going to be crazy unless you're one of those people that are talking about the whale incident. For the love of God, let me live, bro. As an added bonus, I will go ahead and let you guys know that the bobber will be getting a sound very, very soon. I went ahead and got confirmation from one of the devs, so be on the lookout for that. As soon as you guys see a hotfix, make sure to check out the bobber, see if it finally has that audio, because I'm looking forward to you guys hearing it. I'm pretty sure it's a clip straight out of the stream when I lost the whale. So, I mean, this is obviously a meme that's going to last forever now. Either way, man, I'm going to end this video off here. I will see you guys tomorrow for another video about something that you guys have been commenting and messaging me a lot about recently. I got some more information for you. So turn on notifications, join the Discord, link is at the very top of the description, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.